Our next adventure, Amed, in North Bali. Yay! We live just by the beach in Amed.
What day will you decide? When comes the right time to find notes, lyrics, words, and attain the boat of freedom?
Here is our new adventure, Amed, the place with snorkeling, mountains, ocean, seafood, temples, incredible nature, fishing, and authentic local Balinese community.
I'll show them all Bali.
Arriving here from a busy tourist south of Bali is very magical. It feels like arriving at untouched green nature and family local community. You can feel strongly that local Balinese culture and Hindu culture much different here. Yay, exciting! Still, there is a very welcoming and friendly vibe as people mainly live and earn money from tourism, snorkeling rentals, water sports, fishing trips, adventures through bars, restaurants with seafood and freshly caught fish and some local shopping. This little ginger cat became my friend from the first encounter. Such a cutie! It is a very different feel here as the presence of Balinese community is much stronger. From the restaurant to the hotel, it was just about 2 big steps to the ocean. The beach was stony and you could hear the waves from our new house apartment. That is totally a salubrious place. There was a swimming pool just next to the restaurant and gazebo, which I later learned it used to be a special place for meditation, yoga and prayer. Wow! I think after South Bali, I wasn't even ready to be so peaceful. It was the perfect place to do slow life, slow down, in a slow style. We later discovered that just by the shore there is a coral reef and you can swim with turtles. That was also included. Plus the view of Mount Agung for sunrise and sunset. Crazy, beautiful. Totally recommend coming and spending a fantastic holiday time here. And that was just the beginning.
My morning yoga and music playing spot was a spiritual place, gazebo, in our hotel garden in front of the ocean. Peaceful space where I could close my eyes and breathe in the rhythm of the ocean waves. I really found balance doing yoga, meditating and playing my original songs in front of an audience live and online. The lady from the hotel, Kadek, knew about my live performance and in the morning brought me a beautiful bouquet of Balinese flowers composed of frangipani and yang flowers. It was a gift that brought me more confidence, love and care. Thank you again, Kadek. I appreciate it. My day started with this healthy morning routine and so much peace, meditation, music, self-care in the nature.
So I'm here in Bali, and I came to this place called Amed. It's a beautiful place for snorkeling, beautiful place for swimming. There's a gung just there, and over there is Borneo. So amazing location to be able to record, do yoga in here every morning. I do yoga. The amazing hotel lady brought these flowers for the performance today, so they smells incredibly. So I think they're a bit more visible here. It's frangipani, yang yang, and other beautiful tropical plants. So this song is called Harimu Menyenangkan, which means beautiful day. Stay together, live together, and I wrote it in Giliti, which is over there. It's like an island near Lombok, so it's literally over there. So
I went for a bicycle ride through the streets of Amed. I crossed the local village with food, restaurants, bars, organized trip for fishing or diving. All around the place were green fields from one side and ocean from another. I was opening my eyes very wide how green and natural that environment still is there. People would have the fields to grow vegetables and to care for their animals. Behind were large mountains, like cliffs just near the village. In front was blue ocean. I love cycling for health, joy, and feeling of freedom. The wind in my hair. After snorkeling in the ocean and seeing an amazing underwater world, I wished to explore the local culture and the natural environment. So I researched where to rent a bike, and I found that at one hotel you could rent for 24 hours. It was in the middle of the village, so I decided to walk and explore the local community. The place is very vibrant with shops selling handmade clothes. I also found a place, Amed Salt Center, obtains salt from the ocean that is sold by the local community. How amazing is to get an organic ocean salt straight from the nature. I bought a small box with the salt placed in a beautiful little woven box sold by locals next to the factory by the road. We bargained a little bit, but I wish to support people from Amed, so I agreed to a good deal for both of us. Finally, I feel that this is the real Bali. I was imagining before getting to Indonesia that it would look exactly like that. A place where nature embraces the people rather than the other way. Where your eyes absorb the greenness and peacefulness of Mother Nature's creations. Where senses are alive and you feel like you belong to the beautiful world that is healthy, organic, natural, and fascinating to explore. I felt I wished to climb the mountains because I come from a mountain area in Poland and walk on the top to see the perspective from above.
What day will you decide? When comes the right time to find notes, lyrics, words, and attain?
I also decided to follow Kadek as she is doing offerings that day. we set up the meeting at a certain hour because there's prayers 3 times a day to wake up the gods, to feed the gods, and say goodnight to the gods. Kadek let me know when that was, and I decided to join with my camera and experience it for myself. It is a beautiful ritual that I actually decided to do as well. So after spending just few days in Bali, I realized how great it is to be grateful, you know, and use flowers and candles and incense in order to bring that energy more stronger, to accumulate this energy, to share this gratefulness. So every morning I would do these offerings. I would buy the special flowers from the shop, or I was given those flowers, as someone said that you should be given those flowers, or I would just create my own composition, and then I would buy incense with the intention. So sometimes I had the ones that are for Saraswati, goddess of music. I would wake up and have breakfast and light this incense, light a candle and do the flowers. Now leave it on the table. It's like a sign of gratefulness. So that day I saw how much Kadek does for these celebrations, and she had a full plate of frangipani flowers and other yang and different flowers, and then she had lots of incenses. She would just make these movements. I asked Kadek, how does she pray? What does she say? Kadek told me. So firstly, Kadek says, thank you to gods for today. And then Kadek prays for safety and protection for all the staff and everyone who lives in the villa. Thank you, Kadek. Terima kasih. Kadek does this prayer and goes from each part of the household, for example, the reception and the restaurant, to the ocean, from the ocean to the sacred tree, because every tree that has colorful flags on it, it is known as the sacred tree with the soul, like a wise person. From the tree, Kadek moved to temple, and I remember the temple had 3 different gods: God Surya, God Sri, and in the front of the temple, Ganesha. Kadek prayed in the temple and in front of the temple. Yeah, it was very magical as Kadek was very focused. Kadek felt really involved in this moment, giving respect, you know, cherishing the gods and hoping for better, for good, being grateful. I think this is something that we really can learn, you know, that our day is not only ours, that during the day we can think about others. Either you want to think about God, or you want to think about your family or your friends, and just be grateful for this in a moment, and hope for better, because the hope gives that change, you know. The hope brings us into a different mental state where we see life as a beautiful experience, an experience of joy, an experience of connection with others, either nature, people, or the other side. So I cherish that moments with Balinesian culture. I even do it in different countries because I just feel like it focuses my attention on good things. So thank you, Kadek, for sharing your culture with me. Terima kasih, Kadek.